Hey guys, Clum here and welcome back to the Floating Island Hardcore Let's Play. In today's episode we're going to focus on kitting out our starter base to make it a livable and usable area. Maybe if at the end we have time, we'll go and explore that big cave that we found towards the end of episode 3. I think we'll start off with the farm because food is quite the important resource. So I'll update you once I've built that. So we've got our first progress update. We've finished the, farm area. I've still got to decorate the rest of the room, but I've got this flooded stairs around the outside to make it look like that's what's hydrating all of our ground. I was going to use it as a path anyway, so I haven't really lost any, usable growing space. I wanted to give it an effect if it was being filled by like a natural spring, which I think looks pretty cool. It looks, the wall around the spring is a bit plain, but you can decorate that in time when we do the rest of the room. I am thinking though it's a bit cold. The roof's quite low. It's feeling a bit cramped in here. So would it look better if I raised it up one or up half a slab? You know what? It does look the roof's too low. I'm gonna raise it up and we'll see what it looks like. So we're finished with the farm area now, and I have to say it looks pretty good. We've got this nice little storage area with furnaces. We've got this cutout down here for our composter. I think the stripped logs look quite nice as well, matching them with the palette, giving a little bit of spice. The roof looks a lot better. It's definitely not as cramped. I think the only issue would be this is still quite plain with the fountain. In the future, I think we'll get some stone bricks to just add a little bit of spice to it. So now I think we will go and work on the main hall, and I'll catch up with you then. Hey guys, it looks like my mic's broke during the recording of this, so I'm voicing over as we go along. Main hall's pretty much done. We've kept this stair pattern around the outside. We've got some fence posts in the corners just to add a little bit of detail and depth. We've kept the stripped logs because I thought they looked quite good. And we've made the window look a lot better. We've got these trapdoors in which really round it out. And then we've taken some notches out of the glass pane, so it's not just a big square of glass. I think it looks a lot better like that. But yeah, considering, I'm quite new to actually putting voice into videos, I don't really know what happened to my mic. All it seemed to do was pick up my breathing, which it doesn't normally do, and it seemed to cut out intermittently on various words, so I'm not sure. It could have been the recording software, who knows. But anyway, back to this main hall. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. It's a bit, the center of the roof's a bit dark, but it's got that nice domed area. I still don't really know what to do with the ladder, how to get out. But I think I really like how this has all came together. And then once we have a little bit more resources, we can add a few more details in. We could have lanterns dangling off those central support logs. Maybe have ladders on the stairs on the shelf. Yeah, the stairs. So it'll look like little shelves in each corner, because there's not really much else I need to do in here. This is I've carved out and reserved the space for the nether portal. Since I'm having to do it speedrunner style, so it's unlikely to get a diamond pickaxe anytime soon. I'm going to be using buckets of lava to do that, and then so yeah, I'm quite happy with how this has turned out so far. I'm not too sure how I feel about the floor pattern. He says as he's looking up at the roof. With the joined textures, we can get a nice effect of the spruce and the oak planks, and they kind of mesh into one another, which I think actually looks quite nice. But let me know what you think of what we've got so far down in the comments below. Do we like? I mean, there's a lot of brown in the color palette, so are we liking it? I'm not really sure how we could add bits of color in without it looking too out of place. I think the only thing left to really do now is over where we've got a little cutout bit over here. We'll have a short passageway, and that'll go to our living quarters, which we could probably add some color in there, and then that will join onto our storage. I'm not going to go, all out on a massive storage room with a crazy sorting system. As I mean, this is our starter base, so we just need not too many chests to cover, the basics of, building blocks and things that we're actually using to create things, and especially stuff from mining, because a mistake that I always tend to make it at the start of games is to get rid of all the cobblestone and all the other stuff that isn't useful immediately, and then I have to spend ages regathering it. And also I used to get rid of andesite and diorite and granite quite a lot, but I quite like andesite now. Yeah, that's the grey one, I think. But you can also trade those for emeralds. So it was effectively chucking away emeralds before I realised what we could do with them. But yeah, let me know what you think. I think we'll take a break from building the starter base, and we'll go and clear that cave. So let's get to it.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente. Con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ay. Ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando. Yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
A lot quicker than I thought it was going to. I mean, we got a little bit of iron, a little bit of coal, sent a zombie down into the void. But I guess we'll just go back to our base now, and we'll finish off the storage area in the living quarters. So I'll catch you back there. Hey guys, and welcome to the quote-unquote redstone testing world. To be honest, there's not really much redstone at the minute. This is a pretty new testing world. My old one got corrupted when I tried to move from modded Minecraft back to vanilla. I like to use this world for testing out ideas as well, and I've came up with this for my storage area. We've got the same kind of floor pattern. We've got the same stripped logs. We're going to go for a domed roof. I'm not too sure about the steepness using the stairs, so I might just use one layer of stairs and then slab it so it's a shallow dome like we've got previously. And then I've got these workstations that I saw on Reddit, which were similar, but I've kind of just shrunk them down a little bit, but most of the details of it are the same. And I'll pop a link down to those in the description below. But yeah, I've not went for much storage. We've got what, 1, 6, 12, 18 double chests. That was slow maths. Mainly, we don't need much storage space for a starter base. And I'll probably just use it to keep, all of the bulk ingredients. But if we're starting to run out of space, we could maybe have a bulk storage system under the floor. I've got a little spot for brewing, and then we can use this space here to carve out a little nook for enchanting, which will have all the good stuff. We've got grindstone, storage for our lapis and our enchanted books, and then the anvil. Although maybe we'll make it, in the hardcore world, we'll pop the anvil down in the corner, and then for our living quarters, I thought something like this. I was going to initially go for something smaller, and in fact, is this a smaller version? This is a smaller version, which looks quite nice. It's cozy. It's what I really wanted to go for. But trying to plan out how the rooms connect and meet up, I've had to actually expand it, and that's given me opportunities to put like shelves, nice little book corner for detail. Got a fireplace, maybe a lectern or a shelf for a map in there. But as you can see, it's not. This wasn't the first iteration. I've got a couple more mock-ups that I couldn't quite decide on. But yeah, we're gonna get this. We're gonna put it into our hardcore world. So quick progress update. We've got the bedroom pretty much there. I've left this wall blank because we haven't been to the Nether to get the blackstone to make the fireplace yet. And I haven't made an armor stand because I just haven't got around to that. But the bed looks pretty good. I've had to raise this up a half slab. My first night sleeping up in the bunk. I took some suffocation damage before I dropped down. And I'm just a little bit concerned that beyond this back wall is a big drop into the void. So I might need to add some blocks just to cover up this back wall. And that way just, remove any possibility that I could, wake up on the other side of it. So now we're just going to get cracking, and we're going to finish this storage chamber, which I've got the support beams in as I was planning out how everything linked up. It's a bit annoying that I've had to leave a gap here instead of sharing walls like I've done with this chamber into the farm, and from the main hall also back into the farm. Yeah, I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Hey guys, final progress update, and I think we are 90% done. So, well familiar with the main hall now. I've added in a couple of lanterns just to light up the center of the hallway. Still not got our nether portal in yet, but that's coming, I think, next episode. I realized that without having light in the center, crop growth was either slow or impossible, especially for this middle block. So lantern in there to, brighten it all up. And we've got our storage area all nice and complete as far as we can go. We've got our chests for storage. I mean, we're just missing an anvil up there because I don't have enough iron yet. And then we haven't been to the end, not the end, we haven't been to the nether, so we haven't been able to get any nether wart or brewing stand. I don't particularly care for the spruce planks at the back, but they're a good placeholder until we have lots of books to make book shelves. I kind of ran out of ground above me, so I opted for a skylight, which I actually think is quite a nice feature. And this room is super bright, and I'm going to think it's because of that skylight, especially during the day. I've used the diorite just as a placeholder for our bookshelves for the enchanting nook, with the enchanting table going there if we ever get any diamonds, probably from loot. But it's already kitted out. We've got a chest for lapis storage, and we've got our grindstone to unenchant, rubbish enchantments. Which brings us through to the finished bedroom, which looks good. Dangling lantern from the oak log, armor stand for when we have more armor that we can put on it. I think a different colored bed would look better up there, but you know what, it doesn't really matter for right now. And if we think back to the testing world, we had some bookshelves there. This looks fine for now, I think. Bookshelves might just make it feel more of an actual used living space. And the last thing we really need to do with this wall here is put in a fireplace to give it that cozy home feeling. But I want to use blackstone for that, and that's another thing that we're going to need to pick up once we go through to the nether. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Oh, I haven't finished this roof. Well, that's embarrassing. Anyway, guys, I think that's all we've got time for today. So I will catch you in the next episode. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this episode, hit that like and subscribe button down below. See you next time.